By starting this presentation, we should say the definition of trash, which is discarded matter, refuse, or cultural items, ideas, or objects of poor quality. There are numerous facts about trash, including how much we make, what we do with it, where it goes, and who it affects. Here are some major facts about trash. The average American throws away more than 7 pounds of garbage a day. That's 102 tons in a lifetime, more than any other population on Earth. Americans throw away 28 billion pounds of food a year, which is about 25% of the U.S. food supply. Most communities spend more to deal with trash than they spend for school books, fire protection, libraries, and parks. Americans use 500 plastic bags per capita each year. But the real question is, how does this affect us? To see how trash affects everyone, we first must show the process of trash. For most of us, we simply make trash, throw it in the garbage, and the waste trucks take it away. But what happens after it leaves our house? Many of us are blind to the fact that trash never truly goes away. After the waste haulers take the trash away, they take it to either a transfer station or a landfill. In both cases, the trash that is not recycled is taken to a landfill. 70% of the trash we make is recyclable, but we only recycle about 30 to 40% of it. For all of the trash that is taken to landfills, it does not just disappear. It stays there forever, building up until another landfill must be made. Trash is also placed in a dump, where it sits on the land with various animals swarming around it. About 12.5% of our trash is burned. Although this puts less pressure on landfills and visibly gets rid of trash, the effects are deadly. Burning trash releases toxins straight into the air, which we all breathe. This is a known cause of cancer and interference with hormonal functions. However, a vast amount of trash that is not burned, recycled, or put in a landfill ends up in our oceans. People leave trash at the beach, factories pump unwanted trash into the ocean, and ships and offshore rigs release waste into the oceans all over the world constantly. Our goal is to open your eyes to the effects of trash on humans and animals. To us, trash may seem like it only bothers us when our houses are cluttered, and once we put it in a bin, all problems are solved. As we explained, trash truly never goes away.
Landfills are by no means a perfect way of storing trash. Landfills are protected by liners, which inevitably leak and release methane gas and lactate, which comes out of compressed trash. Once these toxins are released, they can contaminate groundwater, which becomes our tap water. Multiple studies have shown increased risk of cancer among people who live near landfills, and babies born to mothers who live near landfills have a greater chance of birth defects, according to the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. Incineration poses an even more direct threat to human health. Even the modern pollution control devices do not prevent the escape of ultrafine particles like PCBs and dioxins. It is estimated that airborne particulates cause the deaths of over 2 million people worldwide each year. Dirty water is the world's biggest health risk, and its invisible content poses the biggest threat to quality of life in the United States. Water from rain runs off roofs and roads and goes into our rivers, picking up toxic chemicals and trash and eventually making its way into our bodies when we drink it. After the most recent downpour of rain a few weeks ago, Dockweiler State Beach in Los Angeles had to be closed down due to a sewage spill that removed from San Gabriel into the beaches and making the water unsafe. Hypodermic needles, tampons, and condoms were found in the water along the beaches as well. As trash enters the sea, over time they break down into small little pieces that are consumed by birds and animals. It is estimated that plastic kills more than 100,000 sea turtles and birds a year from ingestion and entanglement. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a collection of marine debris in the North Pacific Ocean, and it is mostly composed of plastics, all of which humans have created and have ended up there. This patch is already massive in building, and it is inevitable that this patch will have to be dealt with in some way, or else it will only build and build. As our garbage output increases exponentially, we cannot afford to continue our habits of throwing away recyclable materials. We only recycle about 32% of our trash, yet 70% of it is recyclable. The benefits of recycling are endless. The more we recycle, the less need for new products there will be, which will save energy. If recyclable materials are recycled instead of incinerated, air pollution will be decreased, and cancer and birth defect rates will decrease. Landfills will be reduced, and their harmful toxins they emit will pose a smaller threat. We generate about 21.5 million tons of wasted food every year. If we composted that food, it would reduce the same amount of greenhouse gas as taking 2 million cars off the road. Recycling just one more aluminum can saves enough energy to listen to a full album on your iPod. As you can see, the effects of trash are harming us in ways that we cannot directly see, and killing hundreds of thousands of animals per year. The benefits of recycling instead of wasting can not only save lives, but make our finite resource called Earth a renewable, green home to all species.